Happy New Year, investors! Hope you all had a wonderful end of the year and have a great start of the new year. Unfortunately, the market has been performing pretty poorly recently, but it's alright, stay strong, and let's get through this tough time together. The Nasdaq overall has been showing some drops, which is why most of our stocks have also been seeing minus these days, but there's nothing to worry about. These are just very natural phenomenon after a strong rise. So let's break down to each individual stocks. We'll first look at Tesla. Tesla, as I mentioned, is still in a correction zone. It came all the way down to the supporting line, which was the pressure line back a few years ago, which is over here. And we can also see three death crosses in the short term, mid term, and long term. So we can expect a little more corrections the next few days. But it's alright. These corrections are not because Tesla has lost its value. It's the market moving downward. So we don't really have to be worrying about Tesla stock. And one thing that'll be important is the delivery report tomorrow, which we'll have to see how the market moves with that report as well. And I've been pretty busy these days, so I couldn't share the selling point. But it's very important to have the ability to sell before it goes down a certain point. For example, Tesla, I would have told you guys to sell when it goes past the green line, but not everything, just a portion of it, to realize some profit and get back in when the trend starts moving upward again. But I'm sorry I couldn't be with you guys. I will try my best to keep you guys updated more often. And we will now look at nvidia. nvidia, as I mentioned, the mid and long term indicators both showed golden crosses. So we can expect a strong rise when the short term indicator also shows a golden cross right over here. And we're expecting the correction to go as low as the blue line over here. But the short term indicator will probably show a golden cross before that, hopefully. Now we'll be looking at SOXL. As for SOXL, we need nvidia to rise in order for SOXL to rise as well, because they naturally move together. And since we're expecting nvidia to rise in a few days, we can also expect SOXL to rise as well. The long-term and mid-term indicators are both showing an uptrend. However, the market is not doing too well, so we can see that it's moving towards a downtrend. But we'll have to see how the market moves the next few days. But with nvidia, we're expecting a rise in the near future. Next is Apple. I mentioned in my first video that Apple has been stably going up, but could get some corrections like it did over here, here, and here. We're seeing that Apple could get as low as the recent low, which is around here. So right now is a chance to sell a portion of your Apple and realize some profit and buy again at a lower point, which I will be helping you guys identify. And I mentioned in my previous video that this green line is very important for the stock. So if it goes past down this green line, you guys can consider selling a bit of your Apple and realize some profit. Now we'll be looking at Meta. The market was not good recently, but we can expect a little bit of rise with the golden cross in the midterm indicator over here. But we'll also have to see how Meta moves with this orange line. If the chart bounces back off from this orange line, then yes, you can just keep on holding it. If it goes below this line, you guys can again sell some portion and realize some profit and come back when the uptrend starts again, which of course I will be helping you guys identify. And now we will look at Microsoft. Microsoft has dropped more than expected and went past down all the green, orange, red, and blue line over here, which definitely is not a good sign. But the short and midterm indicators are both showing oversold signal, which could be a signal of a bounce back pretty soon. But as for now, I'm expecting it can go as low as our previous low, which is around this line. But of course, we have to hope it doesn't go past this line. For those who are still at profit with Microsoft, it would have been best if you sold a little bit and realized some profit when the chart was at the line I mentioned in my previous video, which was around this green line. So for those who sold a little bit of Microsoft and realized some profit, good job. For those who couldn't realize profit, it's okay, we can still hold it. It's gonna bounce back up anyway. So bear with me, have some patience, and it will all work out well. Now we'll be looking at Amazon. We can see death crosses in all of our three indicators in the short term, mid term, and long term. So we can expect Amazon to be dropping in the next few days. So I would say right now is a good time to sell a portion of your Amazon and realize some profit and come back when the uptrend starts again. Overall, the US stock market has been performing very well, and getting some corrections is very natural after a long rise. Most of the stocks we've reviewed showed overbought signals in the long-term indicators, which is naturally followed by corrections. If you could realize some profit before the stock market dropped, great job. And even if you didn't, we are still looking at the long run, so there's nothing to worry about. And remember, time like this are the real opportunity to buy at a lower price. The market is giving us chance to add more stocks to our portfolio. And also remember, we are doing distributed long-term investing. We don't want to put all of our eggs in one basket. And one thing to keep in mind is that when I tell you guys to buy or sell, I'm not telling you guys to go all in or sell everything you have. We buy and sell just a portion of our portfolio. It's important to always have some cash ready so that we can always be ready to take actions for every situation. Also, I want to mention that I'm not always correct. The market moves in unexpected ways sometimes, and I also make mistakes as well. But I've been investing for a long time by now and made good profit, and I want to share my knowledge with you guys since I also had a hard time making profit when I was new to the market as well. Once again, thank you for watching my video. Please like, subscribe, and comment your gratitude as they really help me make more videos like this to help you guys. Happy New Year!